Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Wednesday. This is Devils After Dark, coming to you live from American Whiskey at the Brick Oven. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, Twitch, and now on Instagram Live on the Let's Go Devils Network. I'm your host, Sam Woo, here with Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal from Beverly Hills, California, in his palatial estate. Devils winning 3-2 in overtime. They are now officially on fire. See that? On fire.
Ba-doom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this what we can expect all night? A lot of dad fire jokes going on over there, burning,
Yeah, it's getting hot in here, actually. This is where it's at.
There we go.
It's where it's at. It's cold outside, and you got the... this is very romantic. This is something that Mrs. Woo and I would be sitting in front of the fire, in front of the fireplace right now, if I was at home.
Mrs. Woo would be in front of that fire, but maybe Sam Woo. Yes, I can imagine that.
Yeah,
in front of the old pizza oven right there.
Yeah. So.
And they do make some delicious pizzas down there at American Whiskey. Sam, now I should have asked you this before. Can you do like a Seinfeld, Kramer, make your own pizza pie while we're on the podcast tonight?
I could try. I know Frank's brother, Michael, doesn't like to be on camera. I did wash my hands. I did wash my hands.
No. You can't do the poppies a little sloppy, all right? You got to wash the hands first, all right? But I think you, on the podcast, you should make a victory pizza over there at American Whiskey.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We get some pizza making going on the show tonight. That's how happy we are. That's how you know it's a New Jersey podcast right here when you're making pizza.
Oh, absolutely.
And talking hockey.
Absolutely.
It's Devils After Dark here on the Let's Go Devils Podcast Network. I'm Scotty, along with the legend over there, Sam Woo, the pizza-making hockey producer himself. Hockey podcast producer himself, sorry. He just went away.
Oh, I could come back if you want.
No.
I mean, we could chit-chat as people are filing in. There's a lot of people here, Scotty.
You need to go prepare. So go prep yourself and get ready.
Well, I'm still prepping.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go prep.
Yeah.
Let's get to, we'll talk a little recap and get to the highlights over here. And welcome everybody showing up over there for a little victory celebration at American Whiskey. Get that adult beverage going. Tip your bartenders. Always take care of them. Hey, everyone. Hell of a game tonight for these New Jersey Devils. Man, do they like to live dangerously when they're on the home ice, but they're 9-0-1 at home. They've gotten a point. They got a point in every single game at home this year. No more the Road Warriors. They are the, I don't know. Someone come up with a good one. The hometown tornado. I don't know.
Homebodies.
The homebodies. The homebody wrecking crew. That's who they are this year. Man, what a good game tonight. Not as crazy physical as the Detroit game from the other day, but still a fun game here. Game number 23 on the season at home against the Blues. Now, we know we got a lot of games going on in a short amount of time. This is the end of our quick homestand, but we only have to go up to Buffalo for one game on Friday. So not so much of a road trip, is more of a day trip kind of going on for this team, which is a good thing because we know this team likes to play at home. And by the way, just saying hey to Ted and Mark and Tom and Mike Rossi over there, Corbin. Always something. I don't know who always something is. I know these screen names for some reason keep changing over and over again for whatever reason. Robert Isaacson, what's going on? Dubs. Wimpy. Oh, man. Facebook, Instagram, X. Hello. Sam Woo's got that little thing, by the way, as well, to follow everyone's comments. He's going to get it to me, and I can't wait to have that so I can see everything all at once instead of having to like constantly flip from one to the other to the other to the other. And then I was trying to go back, and it's like, well, can't access. Either way, what's up, everybody? Happy early Thanksgiving to you. And I know we're thankful for some Devils victories. Like we said, we've been getting at home. So, the Donoff. I'm going to say it wrong every single time. Donoff. Come on, Scott. One of these days. Out with injury again. So, Nemec is back in playing. What was he on? A third line, fourth line, third line over there. Markstrom back in net again. Was a little surprised by that they didn't go to Jake the Snake. I'm still feeling like Markey's looking a little shaky in there, but, he's, I guess, slowly but surely finding his game. Anyone else join in there? Select Stephen Angle. What's going on there, fellas? Always something. The home bandits. We're the wet bandits. Wet bandits. We're going to be the sticky bandits. The wet bandits. So this game didn't start off so much the way the Devils want it, right? Because the Blues actually got on the board first with Cam Fowler. 2:16 into the game. This was the first time the St. Louis Blues were in the zone, and their first shot on net goes in. And it wasn't really, anything. Kind of looking at that one like, man, really dumb Markey should have had that one. But whatever. Like we said, I think he's still finding his game. Later on, he made some big ones, which was really nice to see. We'll talk about them later. A couple of those breakaways. Woo! That one that Joseph just flew right up the middle. Man, did he come up huge. But at first shot on goal, you're like, oh, man. Don't like seeing that. So Blues up. Cam Fowler gets his first of the year. 2:16 into the game. Then we get Jesper Bratt. Oh, hitting the post. Dougie Hamilton sprung him on that one. And then it was something that might have been in the air, I think Mr. Hamilton might have been feeling it tonight. He was saying, my good friend Scotty from Devils After Dark, he's been really, really, really wanting to get a touchdown call. And unfortunately, I've been hurt. And I've been trying to ease my way back into the... Oh, I'm sorry, what is that? We do. We do right now. Okay, well, I have just been informed by Mrs. Woo that we need to go to Sam Woo for a Let's Go Devils podcast, Devils After Dark game update.
This game update is brought to you by And Crew Brew. And Crew Brew, where we make winning memories together, one crew at a time. Devils, Blues, at Prudential Center. 51 degrees, misty, rain, winds coming out of the northeast at 5 miles an hour. Devils at the 40-yard line of the Blues. Hamilton, back to pass. He throws to Heischer. It's tipped. Caught by Meyer. Touchdown, Devils. Touchdown, Devils. Timo Meyer is in the end zone. Palat, make yourself useful. Go behind the barn. sit down and do nothing. Devils tie it 7-7.
Wow.
Are you ready for New Jersey? It's been a while, Scotty. It's been a while.
It's been a little while, but hey,
And I'm losing blood in my brain too.
I know. It definitely does not allow the circulation for the blood to get up and down there with that helmet on.
Yeah, I got
Sam Woo,
Mrs.
so
Woo.
thank you.
I got Mrs. Woo in my ear. She says, "Keep that helmet on."
She says keep it on. It can only help them, folks. It can only help them. Sam, by God, Woo with the football call.
By the way, everybody around me just left. It's a different type of people back at the bar, at the pizza bar.
Back at the pizza oven.
Yeah, I think they're a bunch of yuppies actually that don't understand it. I guess they're too cool for me.
Okay.
All right.
Sam Woo's in his, he's in those lower sections all the time. Those Woo bucks. They get Sam Woo around. Now he's in the fancy pizza oven section of the restaurant. Oh. Now it will be sauce and cheese that spill on his equipment instead of beer and wine out at the bar. Devils tie it up right there in the first period. What was that? 11:02. And what time was it again? Well, I'm sorry. What time was it? Oh, it was Timo time. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me goals from Timo Meyer. Ooh, yeah. Number 8 on the year. Yes, coming from Dougie Hamilton and Nico Hischier. And I actually thought that was Jesper Bratt that put that pass towards the net. I got it written down wrong here in my notes. Dougie gets it to Nico, who then gets like this, just kind of puts the puck towards the net, and it starts hitting two players. I mean, there was two Blues defensemen there and Timo in the front, and it's kind of like ping-ponging around. Just kind of lands right there. Good for Timo. Thank you very much. Well, have fun with that. Oh, there's the bar. Everybody having a good time. Devils victory. But it ping-pongs right to Timo's stick. I mean, it was a nice, lucky bounce. You don't get them that often, so make them count when they do happen. And Timo did. He put it right around the outstretched leg of Jordan Binnington for his 8th of the year. Like I said, ties the game up 1-1. But kind of a weird situation over here. The Devils get a power play. And then Dougie takes I believe it was a hooking call or maybe holding. Kind of he kind of needed to take it at that point to prevent a rather dangerous odd man situation there. So then you go 4-on-4 for a little bit, and then you move into a shortened Blues power play that, believe it or not, they score on. And again, this is another one that was kind of, far out on the backside of the faceoff dot. It wasn't really in close, and it was a tricky shot. I'll give you that, but I don't know. It just didn't seem like Markey had the best read on it. With who was it? Robert Thomas. This is the one where he pulls it back, and he's kind of got everyone kind of leaning, towards the center of the ice, which would be Markey's glove side. And instead, he kind of stands up, pulls it back, and then it had a great release on it. Had that extra barbecue sauce. And it just seemed like it just whizzed right over Markey's blocker, but it just didn't seem like he had that, I don't know, that good of a read on that shot. And it could have been just a really great fake out by Thomas. But I feel like those are some of the things we've been seeing recently with Jacob Markstrom as he's been trying to find his game. So, that's 2 goals on 7 shots in the first period. That's not a good percentage. So that was something that struck me early, but as this game went along, Markey seemed to play better and better and better. I will say that. But that first period, I don't know if it was just me, but seemed a little shaky. By the way, right after that goal, Timo Meier hit the post. Let's move into the second period here. Let me flip my page. And oh yeah, who's been on a heater lately? The captain, Nico Hischier, getting his 8th goal of the year, a PPG power play goal coming from Timo Meier and our buddy Luke. You underestimate my power. Hughes, his 13th assist of the year at 8:49. Wrister over here. And it wasn't a wrister. It was more like he shoveled it kind of in. So this was great because, Nico just ate up this rebound. Okay. Timo Meier had the big blast. Luke passes it to Timo. Boom. Big shot from him. Hits Bennington in the chest. And then Nico Hischier, he's in a lot of traffic. And he just seemed so calm, gathering up that puck, putting it on his forehand, and then being like, I'm going to give you a little fake, and just kind of started to make like he was going to go around, and then just shoveled it 5-hole. Like through the most narrow opening there of Bennington's pads. But what struck me, I don't know if you picked up on this or not, let me know in the comments. But Nico was just so calm. It's almost like that big scrum in Detroit and throwing some punches down there in Florida. It's kind of had like this little like, yeah, I've been there, I've done that. I like it, gotta say. Because he looks smooth as hell, just sliding that puck through 5-hole. Nico's on a heater. Someone tell me how many points he's got in like the last 5 games or whatever. Or how many goals. It's a bunch. And he's not done on the evening either. But yeah, Nico seems more poised in uncomfortable positions. That's what I'll put right down. Because when you got a bunch of people swarming for a loose puck and you're just like, it's good to see. Third period, no scoring in the third period. So we're tied up there 2-2 by the captain. So we go through the third, and the 2 biggest things there was Andre Palat gets a double minor for high sticking, and the Devils kill off the entire thing. They let up 4 shots, and they even had a really good opportunity. Nico and Jesper, I believe, on like an odd man rush that Nico ended up taking the shot, and it went wide. But still, 4-minute power play completely killed off. The Blues only get 4 shots there. That's half of the shots that the Devils let up in the third period. Because after about the halfway point, the Blues said, we'll take the point. Thank you very much. We knew we were moving into overtime. But Jacob Markstrom did save the day when Joseph there sprung down the middle for the St. Louis Blues on pretty much a partial breakaway, being that Paul Cotter was trying to get back on a back check, but he was beat. And Markstrom came up with a huge save and didn't let up no rebound or anything like that. So good. Love seeing it. So we're going to overtime, where 5 of the last 6, now 6 of the last home games have been decided. So the Devils have been, international man of mystery style. Danger is our middle name. Well, now they have Mercer, Dawson Mercer. Shaken, not stirred. I don't need your beer anymore. Devils had a lot of puck possession in the overtime, which was great to see. They really controlled the flow of the game. There was one sequence with Timo Meyer, Jesper Bratt, and Dougie Hamilton on the ice. I didn't know what Jesper Bratt was doing. He was just kind of skating figure eights, it looked like, around all of the Blues out there until at one point Timo went past them and none of them knew which way to go, and they all kind of skated into each other. And it was just like, oh, there it is. And he feeds Dougie Hamilton, and Dougie just puts it just over the crossbar. Oh. That would have been beautiful. It's a beaut, Clark. It's a beaut. Little Christmas vacation for you. But rest easy, Devils fans. Because the man who apparently is on a hunt for Patrick Eliash's overtime goal record is coming onto the ice. And you may know him by the name of Shimon Nemec. Sam, by God, Woo's brand new favorite player. And may I say, probably Devils Nation. Yeah, our new favorite player all around. Everyone's liking the Nemo. Because you know what he's finding? Back of the net. Not lost at sea somewhere. No. He's flying on the ice. And man, this was great over here. Number 5 of the year and the OT game winner for number 17 at 2:58 of said overtime. This is coming off of a line change, okay? So you get Nico now, who is set up. I thought he was set up by Nemec, but maybe he was set up by Paul Cotter. I thought he was set up by Nemec. I'm pretty sure he was. So Nemec is going to give the puck to Nico. And then Nico is coming like from a line change. So he's got a lot of speed. And then I thought it was, maybe it was Paul Cotter. I could have swore it was Nemec right there. But Nico gets the puck. He's got some speed. He's just coming off a line change. And, he's going to the back of the net, and he almost loses the puck. Again, staying cool, calm, and collected. Cool hand Luke there in the high-pressure situations. He just kind of reaches back and pulls the puck forward, back into his stride. And as he does that and goes around the goal, obviously Binnington is paying attention to him. And the two Blues defensemen, the one who's trailing him, one in front of the net, are looking to that side and don't notice Mr. 17, Simone Nemec, just creeping on down forward. Right there to the side, wide open net. Nico Hischier passes it across on the tape to Nemec. And the Devils got an overtime victory. 3-2 at the Rock. Devils 9-0-1 in every home game this season. 9-0-1 at home. And by the way, that was their first lead of the game. Trailed the entire time, but never out of it. Well, it was tied, obviously, for a good portion too. But first lead of the game. OT game winner for Nemec's 5th of the year, coming from Nico and Paul Cotter at 2:58. Shots on goal for the Blues, 7-8-8 for a total of 23. That's a Jersey everything bagel with cream cheese and OT. A big fat 0 for the Blues on the shots. I told you the Devils had so much puck possession in OT. It's nice. Devils shots on goal, 14-9, 4-2 for a total of 29. Devils did much better in the face-off circle tonight, 28 to the Blues 22. Devils were 1 for 2 on the power play. The Blues 1 for 4. Devils 26 hits tonight to the Blues 15. So the Devils were still out there being physical. 18 block shots and only 11 giveaways. Look at that. Being responsible with the puck. Love seeing it. 2 in a row. Everyone can calm back down from the 3-game losing streak, right? We're all feeling better now. Everyone's happy. Boys just need a little home cooking. Like, hopefully we're going to see Sam Woo do and make his own pizza. Or maybe he might have a Sam salad, one or the other. But we got to hear from him. As long as his brain is still working here after the football. Oh, okay, all right, he's got it off. Sometimes he's got to butter it, or just spray some Pam spray or whatever, just get a little slippery. Get a little slippery so you get the helmet off. But we want to hear from the legend, Sam Woo. We also want to hear from you. Instagram, X, Facebook, YouTube. Say hello. Let us know what you think of this game. Sam Woo. How about you?
Well, the game didn't start off right, Scotty, and the Devils were down 1-0. And I'm just like, all right, slow start. Markey didn't have his game in the first period like we wanted, but credit Markey for finding his game in the second and third period. Yeah. Because he
played much better.
Yeah, he played that much better, and, again, all is forgiven. A win is a win. It's nice to see Dougie Hamilton shooting the puck, coming back from injury. He hadn't done anything offensively for the New Jersey Devils, but finally getting that assist, that point, a fourth assist of the year, and we move on. And what a tip by Timo Meier into the net. That was just like bang, 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 and getting that past, to the net. Second, third period. Well, let's fast forward to the third period. Palat with that double major, that penalty kill, that was huge. That was absolutely huge in the third period. 4 minutes, game on the line, tie 2-2. The crowd was getting really antsy in the beginning, but then as time was going on, and then he killed off that first 2 minutes, then you kind of felt that momentum. You hear the kill chants. You hear the crowd really getting into it, and then rewarding the Devils with a big applause once that penalty kill was done. Nico Hischier scoring on the power play. It was really special teams today, Scotty, both on the PK and power play. What can you say about Nemec in overtime? He is so Mr. Clutch. Maybe, and I don't like looking at statistics, but it just seems like he's always at the right place at the right time right now. And you got to give this kid credit. He's so confident right now that it almost looks routine. And that's what's making Nemec so scary good right now. It almost looks routine every night, like we expect something from him when the puck's on his stick.
Yeah. And especially when it's OT, you could just you felt the fans, like when he got on the ice there, you just felt there was this little buzz. I mean, at least I felt it through the TV, watching out here. I was like, when's he getting on the ice? That's all I was thinking. I was like, man, if we get Nico and Nemec out there on the ice at the same time here in OT, I'm like, woo, baby. But, man, he's right now he's got a knack. It may not be forever. Remember, what was it? Didn't Don Mattingly hit like 6 grand slams one year and then never another one? So, hopefully this is the start of something.
Well, as of now, his stock is so high.
It's been great.
Nemec's stock is so high. So high, Scotty, that he's almost untouchable at this point. We're talking, we've been talking the last 24 hours about a Quinn Hughes scenario trade and giving up Nemec. His stock is so high right now. Do you really want to give him up? Could you give up another prospect? Could you give up more draft picks and try to make it work if you were to try to get Quinn Hughes? Because, honestly, Tom Fitzgerald is, when he proceeds to make these trades, he's very, very thorough and very careful what he's doing. He's very cautious. What would that mean for Tom Fitzgerald's legacy if he were to swap Nemec for Quinn Hughes and it didn't work out? And Simon Nemec is a Norris Trophy winning defenseman for the Vancouver Canucks?
Well, right now he's playing for the Devils, so.
Yeah. Well, also, just in full disclosure, on the Super Chats, on Game Day Live, people were sending Super Chats just to get me to shut up about that whole Quinn Hughes thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of Quinn Hughes overload going on in the last 24 hours. So, but the reality
probably
is,
because I think
Nemec
it's more
is
driven
off
from the
limits at this
Vancouver.
point. Yeah, I mean,
I think it's
forget about
driven
Quinn
from
Hughes.
the Vancouver.
Yeah,
That's all driven from the Vancouver side, who they know they're stuck and they think they're gonna like pull off this big mega deal. And it's just like, that's laughable.
Just like
so.
The Montreal Canadiens media trying to say that Joey Anderson for Nico Hischier. It's like, stop it. Just stop. It's not happening.
Yeah, it's stupid. But either way, the Devils, they saw, I think, a lot of good stuff tonight. The big thing for me, I know I touched on it, was Markstrom at first. Did not look good. And then as that second and third period, especially during the 4-minute power play, he really, I thought, stepped up his game. And if I'm not mistaken, I almost forgot to mention this, he is the one that sprung the goal, the game-winning goal play down the other end of the ice, because the puck got cleared and he went and he played it far along the boards. He came out to play it because he knew that St. Louis was desperately needed a change. So Markey read that, and he skated out there, got the puck, and fired it back down the ice. I guess it went to Cotter. I could have swore it went straight to Nemec, but maybe I was just excited because I literally jumped up again off the. That's the thing. I don't know about anyone out there. Hey, Jay Snow and Ted, Brooke Amanda there. Serve is back. Maybe Max, what's going on? I've literally found myself jumping up out of my seat multiple times this year. These OT games, woof, man, they do a little number on the nerves over here. But they're a lot of fun. They're definitely a lot of fun. But yeah, I thought Jacob Markstrom played significantly better as the game went along. Were you surprised no Jake the Snake, Sam Woo?
A little, but Markstrom got going after that 4-3 victory, after that, over the Red Wings, and you got to get him going. And I think it was a smart move by Sheldon Keefe to get him going again against the St. Louis Blues, which is not exactly an upper echelon team at the moment. So I think that was a smart move, because remember, after Turkey Day tomorrow, you got back-to-back games. You got to go fly up to Buffalo for a 4:00 matinee game, and then come back to Jersey less than 24 hours later to play the Philadelphia Flyers, who, by the way, I believe they won today over the Panthers.
Who you better be hoping that this team wants a little retribution against.
Yeah.
From the performance earlier in the week.
Yeah.
At Philadelphia. So let's hope that provides a little bit of motivation for them. But yeah, you know what? They're going to get to have a Thanksgiving, enjoy it at home. And luckily, though, a flight up to Buffalo isn't that long. It's only about, an hour, 15 minutes? It's not too bad. So that's one positive here. They're not going to have very much travel. They're not changing any time zones. So this, and it's only one day, so it's more like a day trip.
They're basically going to a dump. They're basically going to a dump, Buffalo. By the way, if you were to ask me in the beginning of the season that if the Devils were in first place in the Eastern Conference by Turkey Day, would you take it? Because that's what has happened. They are officially ahead of the Carolina Hurricanes in the Metropolitan Division.
Oh, yeah, let's
look at this. Yes. And what
They
about
are 1
against
point
Tampa?
ahead.
Against Tampa,
Carolina, yes, they are ahead. Yes, they are tops in the Eastern Conference with 31 points, 15 wins. Carolina, both with 20, all three teams with 23 games played. Carolina 14-7-2 with 30 points. Devils 15-7-1 with 31, and Tampa Bay 14-7-2, just like Carolina. Hot damn.
Yeah.
Only, surprising, only a +3 goal differential. We're 9-0-1 at home and 6-7 on the road. I guess there's been a couple of those lopsided victories recently. Maybe offset that. Like the Flyer game, like the Tampa Bay game.
Yep.
That's 6 goals right there that swing in the other direction. So, but either way, Devils, we could put the puck in the net a little bit more, though. I'm looking right now at our goals for at 72. Carolina's got 80. Washington's got 80. Tampa Bay's got 74. Boston's got 78. Just want to see that puck go in a little bit more. Holy hell, Colorado's got 88 goals for, only 50 against, or +38. Oh, man. Sorry, Sam Woo. I started looking at standings. Sam Woo ran away. Well, I'm looking at the Devils will need all their horses to overcome. Oh, yeah, Ted. I think so. Sam Woo, you got anything else you want to add to the occasion here?
I was just talking to Michael, and he said that I could start making pizzas for the next game.
Okay.
After
Next
the
game,
Flyers.
we're going to have Sam. Okay. We're going to have Sam make a pizza in the next game.
Yeah.
I love it.
But Mrs.
If they
Wu
win,
might
though.
be,
Only
Mrs.
if they win.
Yeah, if they win. Well, Mrs. Wu possibly will be here, so it's going to be a vegetarian pizza.
And we know what that means. When Sam Woo says vegetarian, kind of means meat lovers. But,
Sprinkle it.
Potato, or whatever they say. Tomato.
I mean, the only thing good about Buffalo are the wings, but that's just about it for Friday. So.
Oh, yeah, always something. Next show, we've gotten the okay. We're going to have Sam make a pizza there. Because, look, I mean, it's right there in the background, right? That's where they make the pizza.
Yeah.
Right? Right, Sam?
Yeah, this is the brick oven. If you want me to give you a tour, here, look.
Well, I'm just saying, like, right there is like that white bar, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
So I want to see Sam Woo make a pizza.
Does it?
Is there a Sam salad pizza? That's a good question. Is there a quote unquote topping? Give me the Sam salad on the pizza.
Yeah, I'm gonna be making pizza. I think that's how they make it.
Oh, you definitely got to try and like at least toss it up once.
Like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
I'm
just
sure this is
swirl
gonna
that.
go well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But we'll figure it out Saturday.
Jay Snow, we had 0 high danger scoring chances after the first. Are you sure?
Well, how did you score? The last.
Yeah, because
the last goal wasn't that
Nico
high
scored
danger?
in the second. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not. I thought the Devils had some good opportunities. Again, in the second half of the third, though, St. Louis just kind of started dumping whatever, like dumping the puck in and just not really pushing too much. So they were happy getting a point. They've been struggling. But I do know that coming this Friday, is it correct, Sam Woo, that I'm going to be hosting Game Day Live as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Game Day Live.
Game Day Live. Won't be from Buffalo, unfortunately, but from the friendly confines of my apartment and Sam's house, we'll be doing some Game Day Live action. No, wait, you're gonna be in Chicago, aren't you?
No, that's next week. That's next.
That's next week.
That's next week.
Oh, that's next week. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
all right.
next
I don't want
week.
to spoil. No spoilers. No spoilers. Yeah. By the way, D Lions LaChance he's back at the AHL. They sent him back down. But this Friday, if you're doing some shopping or whatever, okay, but don't forget, we got an early Devils game, right? It's 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep.
Okay, got an afternoon start there. And we'll be doing Game Day Live around 3 p.m. Eastern. So nice and early at noon for me out here on the West Coast. And then, of course, we'll always be doing Devils After Dark afterwards. Hopefully talking about yet another Devils victory when they're up in Buffalo, taking on those, saying hi to our old friend Lindy. How you doing, old Lindy?
And saying hi to Tage Thompson. Do you want to come over to the dark side?
Do you want to? Looks pretty nice over here, Tage. What do you say? What do you say? We'll have a good time. Maybe Jack can hook you up with one of Tate McRae's friends. You know, come on. Come on.
That's
but
like,
yes, down there at American Whiskey in Newark, Sam Woo. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sam.
that's like hockey's version of Taylor Swift right now. Tate McRae and Jack Hughes.
We'll take all the publicity. We'll take all the young teeny bopper fans coming over. Want to check it out. Get a glimpse of Tate. All for it. Yeah. All for it. But yeah, let's wrap this bad boy up, Sam Woo. We'll be back, like we said, Friday. Early side, 3 p.m. Eastern. Do a little Game Day Live, and then Devils After Dark afterwards. Following the Devils and Sabres. Thank you, Sam Woo. Thank you for the wonderful Dougie, no, I don't eat Flutie Flakes Hamilton football call earlier today.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, I
enjoyed it.
I want to thank all those tuning in to this podcast. We got a more special holiday edition of the Morning Woo tomorrow morning at around 7 a.m. Eastern. Enjoy your turkey day, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Scotty, and everybody, all of our fans. And Devils victorious 3-2 in overtime. Shimon Nemec scores another one. Palat did absolutely nothing tonight. Till next time, let's go Devils.